Home Team Morning Show, Old School 106.7. If it is Tuesday, you know it is time for Dr. Corey Hebert, Doctor for the People.
What it
this
is.
morning. How are you, sir?
It's your world. I'm just in it, but I'm in it to win it.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you being
Got
in
to
it
be.
and in it to win it
Absolutely.
this morning. The Cyclospora outbreak in several states.
Cyclosporins. The Neosporin
outbreak?
Cyclospora.
Isn't that a good? Oh, Cyclospora.
Yeah.
All right, so let me give you the breakdown. Okay, it's all around the country. Hundreds of people have gotten sick, and you know what you get when you get Cyclospora infection?
What do you get?
Explosive
Wow.
diarrhea.
Oh!
When I say explosive, I'm talking about blot out, boom, right in the middle of the night.
And so where would this come from? Would this come from food?
From your
Is this
booty.
from- No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about,
Come on, man.
I'm talking about the bacteria that causes the outbreak.
Oh, so you have to be very clear. See, I'm a very technical person.
I
you know
understand.
what I'm
We get that.
saying? Okay, so Cyclospora is a single-celled parasite.
Okay,
Oh.
single
That's
cell parasite.
now, and a lot of trouble is caused by that one single cell.
Right.
So, just like, when people get pregnant, they don't want to. That's kind of
That's
like a
one
single
single
cell. Yeah,
cell.
so it
One
can be a
single
problem.
cell.
But Cyclospora is a single cell parasite. And what happens, it gets into your bloodstream.
How does it get there?
Well, let's back up. Because when I say bloodstream, I got to be real technical. It's like people will go out there and say, Dr. David, I said Cyclospora in your blood. It theoretically can get into your blood. But we're actually talking about something that gets into your
Digestive
stomach, your
tract.
digestive tract.
Ingested,
Got
okay.
it.
And it gets there, and then it passes, and it comes out in your stool.
Okay.
Right.
And then you don't wash your nasty
If
hands.
somebody
Got
touched
And then you scratch your booty.
got it.
Then you put it,
Yeah.
I got to bite my fingernail. Then and that's what happens, right? That's what happens, right?
I'm grossed out, by the way.
And you should
Okay.
be. But
Yeah.
the thing is that that's the transmission when it gets into the human population.
Right.
But generally, you have a cow or some other type of animal
Right.
that is pooping all around on the farm where they're supposed to poop, and
Right.
then the place where they are having the vegetables cultivated gets contaminated with the fecal material,
Right.
and then they go to that vegetable or that fruit goes
Yeah,
to
once
the
it's
grocery
processed,
store.
Yeah,
What's
it's
the
not
difference
washed well.
between that and E. coli then?
Well, E. coli is a bacteria, and it causes a pretty nasty strain of E. coli H0157, hemorrhagic kidney problem.
So
okay?
very similar is what you're saying.
Well, if you're technical, they're totally different.
Totally
Got it.
different.
But if you're just a player,
Yeah.
they're kind
You
of the same
You
thing.
don't want none of them.
You don't want none of it. But Neospora, Cyclosporin, all that.
How do we prevent it from with our kids as well?
Wash your nasty hands.
Wash your nasty hands
And there's one more thing. You see, my mama trained me right. I don't go to the grocery store and be walking down, eating the food in the grocery store.
Right.
People do that. You do that, don't you?
I do not.
People do that.
I do that with grapes.
See, look, I cannot do
Okay,
that.
one side with the grapes.
See, okay. Mama, I always felt that as soon as I take that grape and put it in my mouth, the police gonna come from everywhere. Put that grape down. I just feel bad about it, so I've never done that, right?
Right.
But you can't do that anymore.
Got it.
Because if you don't wash your vegetables,
Got it.
wash your fruit, then you
Right.
can get. You too can get
Cyclospora.
Cyclospora, and
Thank
you
you
don't
so
want
much.
that.
No, you don't.
You can actually die because you can have a lot of bad diarrhea and vomiting, fatigue, but you get dehydrated and you have
Hydration.
When
issues.
we come back, Dr. Corey Hebert, and a bit more advice this morning. Doctor for the People, this Right Now traffic brought to you by Taco Bell. Home Team Morning Show, Old School 106.7. Dr. Corey Hebert, Doctor for the People.
The people,
The people.
not some of them,
all of
all
them.
of them.
People, yeah.
All of the people this morning. And according to the CDC's new study, not all of the people are falling in line and getting the HPV vaccine, Dr. Hebert.
Yeah, and this is bad because you know why the problem. Let's bring it to the community, the hood community. Nobody wants to talk about their daughter or their son having sex.
Right.
Nobody wants to talk about it. So my thing is, the vaccine, you give it at 11 years of age. It prevents cervical cancer, it prevents oral cancer, anal cancer in boys, all these things. But if you have to tell your child when they're 11, or you have to prevent something when they're 11 for some sex kind of stuff, we don't like to talk about that in our community. But this is the problem. When your child goes to the doctor, why are you having to explain what they're getting?
That is it.
Look, shut up and take this shot. You don't have to.
you
Well, I'm
serious?
getting this. I'm giving this to you because I don't want you to have sex when you're 17.
Oh, you mean the kid?
Yeah, you don't have to tell your child what you're giving. You give them the shot because they're going to have sex. I don't care where they live, who they're living with. If you put two people on an island, they're gonna have sex. I don't care if they ain't never heard about no sex. And so the whole controversy was this a good vaccine?
Yeah.
We know now
It's a good
that it is a great vaccine. It prevents cervical cancer, prevents oral cancer in boys. And so one lady asked me the other day, well, if so many boys are getting oral cancer and the girls have this cancer in their vaginas, in their cervix, how do the boys get exposed to it?
Well,
What?
Because.
Hello. I mean, you know, look, it's mouth to genital contact. Yeah, and so
Quid pro quo.
Exactly.
Type
Oh, I don't know. Look. Did you say squid?
No.
We ain't talking about no squid. All right.
No.
Even though I might have
I
it.
would suggest people Google, you know, HPV and some of the effects, some of the, you know, diseases.
Yeah, look, they can go.
Look at that. It's gonna scare you to death.
I have written volumes about it. They can Google everything. HPV. They gotta see this stuff because it can cause cancer, and we have to give that vaccine to our people. We got to give it to everybody.
The information is on blackhealthtv.com. Also, this interview, gang, Dr. Hebert, go to our website all week long. It'll be up oldschool1067.com.